Still got about 11, I think 11 or 15 people missing.
There are many checks before you get to activating the blowout preventer. That is the ultimate fail-safe mechanism, and for whatever reason, and we don't understand that yet, it failed to operate.
Now we are operating 6 remote-operated vehicles simultaneously around the blowout preventer, both monitoring the blowout preventer and trying to close in the flow of oil. Development Driller 3 is now on location, and we expect to start drilling the relief well within 48 hours. We've also a new technique identified yesterday afternoon, which is to try to deploy dispersants at the source, at the location subsea.
Well, the dome this morning is about 200 feet above the leak, being lowered very carefully onto the leak, taking a pipe up to the vessel on the surface to process the oil. This has never been done in 5,000 feet of water. It's a technology first, so we cannot be confident that it will work.
Our next attempt will be using what we call the top hat. It's approximately 4 feet in diameter. It's about 5 feet tall, weighs just less than 2 tons. The difference in this and the previous dome is this dome is actually built such that we can hopefully exclude much of the water that causes the difficulty with the hydrates. Smaller size should provide an opportunity to deal with the problems we encountered with the first dome.
The goal is to put enough mud into the well bore to produce zero pressure so they can put a cement plug over it. This last weekend we tried the top kill exercise. There were 3 different top kill attempts made in 3 consecutive days. 30,000 barrels of mud was placed down the well bore, unsuccessful at overcoming the pressure of the hydrocarbons coming up through the well bore. As a result of that, we've gone to oil containment rather than capping the well. We're successfully able to do a shear cut of the marine riser pipe. That is that 5,000 feet of pipe that's crumpled on the ocean floor that used to connect the wellhead to the mobile drilling unit. We are in the process right now of trying to do the second fine cut with the diamond wire saw. That saw blade is becoming stuck inside the riser pipe. They're working to move the riser pipe to set it free. The goal is later on today to finish that cut and then to be able to put a containment device over the top of the wellhead and start containing the oil, bring it to the surface and actually flare off the gas and actually produce product moving forward. For the first time in a couple of days, I have some good news. We have just cut the riser pipe off the lower marine package. The next step will be to put the containment cap over what's left of the riser pipe on the lower marine riser package and start seeing if we can move gas and oil up the pipe. We're in the process now of starting to bring hydrocarbons or the oil up from the reservoir and actually starting to produce it. In a vessel called the Discoverer Enterprise, we were able to bring up and produce 6,000 barrels of oil from the well. The goal is to continue that production and raise it up and hopefully take the pressure off the well. The Q4000 that is drawing product off the choke line through this manifold, and that's producing, these 2 right now are the ones that gave us almost 26,000 barrels over the last 24 hours. We are going to bring in an additional production vessel to come off the kill line. That's the second line that comes out of this manifold over here. And that'll add 20 to 25,000 barrels a day. That gets us up to the 40 to 53,000 barrels a day production by next week. The Development Driller 3, which is the lead relief well driller, is down to 11,286 feet below the mud line. They are beginning their 3rd ranging exercise. That is the exercise where they lower an electrical cord down and withdraw the drill pipe, lower an electrical cord down, and then search for the magnetic field surrounding the well bore and slowly start to close in. This will be happening through the next several weeks as they try and refine the distance from the well bore to the point where they can actually intercept and put the relief well in, inject the mud, and then a cement plug, which will effectively bottom kill the well. We were able to land and lock down the capping stack yesterday on the lower marine riser package from the blowout preventer from the Horizon Deepwater. Basically have a small BOP on top of a larger BOP. We regardless of whether or not we can shut in the well or not, we now have the cap in place that will allow us to go to 4 production platforms. I don't want to get anybody's hopes up that we can shut this well in until we get the empirical pressure readings that we need to have, do a seismic survey of the seafloor, and try and understand as well as we can the condition of the wellbore and the casings.
We're going to be pursuing with approval from Admiral Allen and the government. We hope to pursue the static kill when the weather allows us to do that. We have to finish the relief well. We clearly have to finish getting the oil that's on the water. We have to clean the shoreline, and then we have a lot of work to restore the Gulf.